My name is Jan16. I'm a part of our student leadership at Cascade and also Black Student Union Coordinator here. My experience as a person of color has been very rocky. As a young man, I really didn't understand the things that were taking place. All I understood was the words of wisdom from my parents. They told me to stay in your books. Don't worry about what's going on out here. If you get an education, everything will be fine. And when I got older, I really learned this was not true. I mean, when we look at the new Jim Crow, as a person of color, you might not think I gained anything from it, because I live in that system of oppression, of white supremacy. But I gained a lot. I mean, as a young African-American male, things that happened during the 60s and that era, I benefited from greatly. And really understanding what the face of racism looks like. Because right now, I think we're really confused on what racism is. Because it doesn't have a face like 100 years ago. It doesn't look the same. And it's not a color. When we talk about racism, I think the book elegantly puts what feeds racism in this country, and how that, when we talk about racism, what it means today. I think I learned from the book, I took away that the system of racism and what it really means. I personally didn't know the beginning of, when we talk about slavery and what fed slavery, I really didn't understand those social constructions. As we look today and we see African Americans breaking, being the first, being presidents, winning awards, we don't really understand. It's kind of hard when you're young and when you see President Barack Obama, when you see people that are when you see people like Barack Obama, and you see well-to-do people, when you see people like Barack Obama, and you say to yourself, is that what success looks like, or what am I doing wrong? I think another thing that I really want to instill or make sure we do tonight is I want to make sure that we all participate. I think step one today is us all being in this room. I'm really happy to have everybody here. But we can't stop just being here. We really have to not just leave it right here in Emmanuel Temple. We need to take it outside. We really need to engage. The stuff that we're talking about here today is very important. You don't have to be an African American male to understand that people are being oppressed. I don't have to be in the gay or lesbian community to understand that you might not be able to use a restroom anywhere. So I want you to really take heed of the things we're talking about today, and to also really engage, communicate with people, and really move this information outside. Thank you.